All right, welcome back to another week of the Weekly Insider. We got week 14 of the NFL season. Last week we both did pretty freaking good. Not gonna lie. I went what,
12 and
12 and
3.
3, 12 and 3, and you went what?
I was 11 and 4. You would have been 14 and 1 if you went with your gut.
Dude, I know. I was so close. I said watch the Giants because the Seattle's kind of they're kind of falling off, and then watch Washington. I knew it was gonna be a close game, and guess what? They goddamn won. I knew it. I should have went with my gut. It would have been 14-1. That would have been a big week, but anyways,
I did.
yeah.
The one game you got wrong was would have been a 45-0 blowout.
I know, man.
I got that one.
Yeah, right. Dude, I did not
But-
expect that to happen, though, to be honest.
Yeah, no, not that.
All right. Without any
so that
further
put-
ado, well, go ahead, sorry.
That puts you on the year 80 and
Oh,
64.
that's right, 80 and 64. Okay.
I'm at 91 and 53.
Still
So,
freaking pretty far
You had a
behind.
great week, but
You had a good one, too, because I think
had a
we
good
picked similar games, but...
we did pick a lot of close or similar games.
Yep. All right. So, without any further ado, let's hop right into week 14. First game, our Thursday night game, we got New England Patriots at the Rams. Pretty good game, honestly. I think all things considered, Rams have been playing decent, and then obviously New England's now looked pretty good the past few weeks. So, I'm actually gonna go New England here. I think New England's gonna win this game. Again, I think I'm more going with coach on coach, so I'm going Belichick over.
I mean, McVay's a damn good coach.
No, McVay's a great coach, but I still think battle the.
Well, yeah, Belichick's better. Yeah, I'm going the Rams on this one. I think both of them have good defenses, but the Rams have a more reliable offense.
Yeah.
So I think the Patriots might. I don't even know if they get I think their offense will struggle to get them 2 touchdowns.
Really?
If they win this game, it'll have to be a defense and special teams again. But
yeah,
I think the Rams take this one.
All right. Okay, next we got our first Sunday game. We got Denver at Carolina. Like I said, I'm not going. I don't think. Actually, no, I didn't say. I said with the Bengals, but I'm not going with Denver probably for the rest of the year either. I'm going to go with Carolina in this one.
Yeah, I think McCaffrey might be back. He apparently now has a thigh injury. If I'm the Panthers at this point,
I would not play. I would not even risk injuring that man.
Yeah. I think Panthers had. How did the Broncos do last week? Let me check real quick. Or they have a bye. They almost beat the Chiefs. I'm going to take the Broncos in this one. Despite their team not sounding very good, they've been playing a lot of close games for the most part. I lied, actually. They got blown out by the Saints. Oh, that was without their quarterbacks, though. But I'm going to go with the Broncos on this one, I guess. So going against my gut here, but.
All right. Jesus Christ, I just choked on water again. Oh, shit. All right, next game, we got Houston at Chicago. Houston looks amazing. I'm going with Houston. They look really good, man. Deshaun Watson is playing at elite level right now. I traded him in the beginning of the season because he played like doo-doo, and as soon as I trade him, he starts playing like a fucking rock star. So, hey, whatever. GG, man.
I mean, they lost last week, but yeah, it was a good Colts
still
team.
Playing, yeah, he's still playing great, though.
Yeah, and the Bears have lost 6 in a row. Man. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the Texans here as well. I think the Bears team is. A lot of people are wondering. I know a lot of their fans are wondering why at 5-1 they weren't more active in the trade deadline trying to get some pieces, but I think the front office and coach could tell that this team was lucky to be 5,
bro. Yeah, they were doomed.
So I'm gonna go with Texans as well.
Okay. Dallas at Cincy. I'm going with Dallas. Honestly, this is honestly probably the worst game of the week. I'm probably gonna go with a hunch, and but I will say I am not going with Cincy for the rest of the season. And
I saw they just put their left tackle on the IR as well. So he's probably
the Bengals did too. Yeah, no.
Yeah. So yeah, Cowboys.
Yeah, that secures my. Yeah. Okay. All right. Next game we got Tennessee at Jacksonville. Yeah, I think it's honestly I don't want to say easy because sometimes those easy games might not be just like with the Washington game. You never know. But I am gonna go with Tennessee in this one for sure.
Yes, here I think. But granted, I thought Derrick Henry would have a big game against him the first time, and he didn't.
He did nothing. I think he had like 40 yards rushing or something like that.
Yeah, I was expecting him to have a big game. That was a close one, 33-30. But yeah, I think Jacksonville at this point they're almost trying to tank necessarily. I don't know. I think the Titans.
I don't know what they're doing. Nobody's tanking for Trevor Lawrence like the Jets are, though, baby.
Yeah, for real.
J-E-T-S.
I'm going with the Titans in this one as well. Yeah. Obviously.
Next game, we don't even have to discuss it. Kansas City over Miami for sure.
I don't really have to discuss that one. Dolphins are a damn good team. I'm gonna pick the Chiefs, but I feel like you're counting out the Dolphins
Nah,
here.
I know, but I mean, come on.
Yeah.
I'm going with KC. Yeah.
I mean, Chiefs only beat the Dolphins by 6, or Chiefs only beat the Chiefs by 6, and the Dolphins beat them by a lot. It's a transitive property, baby.
Yeah.
Oh no, they lost to the Dolphins. I lied. Or the Dolphins lost to the
Broncos. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm picking the Chiefs here, but I think this could be an interesting game.
Watch for the upset. Watch for the upset.
I
That's
wouldn't be
facts.
surprised.
Facts. Right, next game we got Arizona at the Giants. Oh my god. Dude, Arizona has been falling off, dude. I'm going with the Giants.
I think Danny Dimes is back this week. I don't know 100% though.
Going with the Giants, the G-men.
Yeah, I'm trying to see. He's questionable with hamstring.
I still think they're playing well with what is his name?
McCoy.
McCoy, yeah.
Well, it's just because the defense has been playing so well lately.
Exactly. Yeah, I think Giants are winning that division.
I'm gonna take the Cardinals in this one.
Ooh.
I don't know how badly injured Kyler is, but yeah, I mean, how'd he do against the Rams? I mean, he did all right against the Rams. Seems like he was a lot of short passes, but yeah, I'm gonna go with the Cardinals in this one.
All right. Next one's gonna be interesting. We got Minnesota at Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
I think Minnesota's on a 7-game win streak. Is it 7 or 6?
6.
6?
I think it's 5.
Is it 5? I thought it was 6. I thought it was 5 last week.
5 out of 6. They lost to the Cowboys.
5 out of 6. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Tampa Bay. I think Minnesota's gonna have to get ego. They're gonna get egoed. They're gonna ego this week. They're playing really fire. They're playing on fire right now, but it's got to end at some point. Someone's got to extinguish it, and I think Tom Brady and that Buccaneers defense will do it. So.
Yeah, for me, it's mainly the defense. I'm gonna go with the Buccaneers as well. One thing interesting, I thought I was looking at Pro Football Focus or like player rankings or player ratings this year.
Mm-hmm.
There's only 4 wide receivers this year with a grade higher than 90. If you're above 90, you're like a superstar, basically.
Like a receiver?
Only 4 receivers over 90, and 2 of them were Thielen and Jefferson. So that's crazy wide receiver dude.
Jefferson's nasty, dude.
Yeah, thankfully the Eagles took Rieger over him.
He is so good, man.
Yeah, I'm taking Buccaneers mainly because their defense.
You guys, thank God they took Rieger. All right, next game we got Indianapolis at the Raiders. I'm going with Indy. Raiders almost lost to the Jets, bro. Literally 40 seconds left. They almost did. Oh my god.
Man, they have not looked good the last 2 games because
not at all.
Blown out by the Falcons. Which is just weird because they looked good the last few games prior to that.
No, I know. They were like on 2 weeks and off 2 weeks.
Oh man, this is a tough one. Because both teams are fighting for a wild card spot. Right now, the Colts have the last wild card spot, and the Raiders are the first team out. So this is a big game.
I know. Especially there's only 3 weeks left, so.
4, including this one.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant. But I was referring to after this week.
The Raiders are at home, which makes it even tougher. I think I'm gonna go with the Raiders in this one. I think this is a real toss-up game. I'll just go with the Raiders just to go the opposite of you.
Spice it up. Yeah. All right. Next, we got the Jets at Seattle.
Seattle next.
Jets.
Okay, sure.
I'm calling it. The Jets are gonna win this one. Jets are gonna win this one.
Dude, they do.
I'm going with the Jets, bro. Seattle fucking blows, honestly, dude. I don't know what Russell Wilson has, and this is just, I don't know. Fantasy doesn't mean anything, but it kind of does. I don't think the last 5 weeks, I don't think Russell Wilson scored over 18 points.
Yeah, for a team that was starting off really hot,
for a team that had Russell Wilson throwing fucking 4 touchdowns a game with 300 plus yards every single game. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that offense. But
they even scored 30 plus in the last 4 games. And again, 30 is a lot of points, but when you're supposed to be, at least in the beginning of the year, looked like they were going to be one of the high-powered offenses.
They were literally, they looked unstoppable. They literally looked like nobody could stop them on the offense.
Yeah, I'm
you're still going Seattle, obviously. Okay, yeah. So I'm spicing it up, baby. All right, next we got Green Bay at Detroit.
Green Bay?
Yeah, I'm going to have to go with Green Bay. It's really hard to pick against them right now. Aaron Rodgers is playing so well. He's literally is playing so well. He had one bad game this season, and that's what everyone goes to that one game like, oh, he's not that great. But like, bro, come on, look at every other game.
I think he should be the MVP. I think Mahomes' numbers are better.
Well, I mean, Mahomes is Mahomes, bro. Like the ESPN's gonna ride his fucking wing until until it goes limp.
I will
but
say that more and more people are saying, obviously, because Russell Wilson's fallen off, but a lot of people are saying the race is now between
Aaron
Rodgers and
Rodgers
Mahomes.
and Holmes for sure.
But,
100%.
yeah, I think Rodgers is playing. Like I said this before, but I think he's playing back at his prime level. So
Yeah, he's amazing. He's just so
tough,
his decision making, his accuracy, bro. It's everything. Everything.
tough to pick against the Packers when he's
Exactly. Even if their defense doesn't play that well, you can always rely on him.
shit,
So.
Bears have a top 5 defense, and he put up 41 on them.
Bro, oh my god.
But
all right. Yeah, without any further ado, we'll go to the next one. We got Atlanta at the Chargers. I'm going with Atlanta, man. Atlanta looks good.
That's what I was saying. The defenses
look really good for whatever reason.
Matt Ryan, if you just throw that ball, that slant last week instead of forcing it to Julio, I win $160 on a parlay. But thanks,
lucky, brother.
But yeah, I'm gonna go with the Falcons as well.
Yeah, and the Chargers, bro. What the fuck?
Dude, I saw some clip of it. The Chargers shot themselves in the foot. They had a couple penalties on 4th downs to give the or like a couple bad penalties to give the Patriots first downs. The special teams had a punt or kick block return for a touchdown. The punt return for a touchdown. They had another punt down.
Absolutely atrocious game.
But
it got out of hand fast. I think it was like, wasn't it the halftime 28-0 or some shit like that?
Probably. Like I said last week, Anthony Lynn's a great running backs coach and like really well respected, but yeah, man, he's got to be out of there, I feel like.
Yeah. All right. Now we got New Orleans at Philadelphia. New Orleans.
Next.
Okay, next game.
Jalen Hurts is starting, which I guess I'm glad.
You said he's not that good, but I think he's going to be decent.
I don't think he is. He was.
I'm not saying he's like amazing, but I think it's you should let him play. See what he's got.
I agree. Like I said, I was about to say, I'm glad that they made that decision because I don't think Wentz was going anywhere. And I tweeted out, I don't know what would be worse for Wentz, benching him and like kind of destroying his confidence, maybe, or letting him ride out the season and continue to be sacked 5 times a game, no receiving help. So I don't know which would be worse. But I'm glad they're at least getting to see what Hurts looks.
I wouldn't be surprised Jalen Hurts comes out, does decent, better than Wentz, and then they trade Wentz.
They can't trade him. It would be too big of a salary cap hit. But I mean,
really?
He was 5-13. Hurts was 5-13, I think. He had the one nice pass to Greg Ward on the run, but other than that, I mean, he missed some easy throws. He's going to be under pressure a lot. The Eagles receiving core I don't think Hurts is the answer. I understand them seeing what they got, but I really hope going forwards next year that Wentz is their guy, which I think that's what Peterson's plan is. Hopefully he's gone anyway, so it won't be his choice, but hopefully Wentz is going forward. But I agree with the decision to see what they got in Hurts because you just never know.
Exactly. You never know. Just like Justin Herbert.
But I'm telling you, Hurts.
All right. Next game, we got Washington at San Francisco. San Francisco looked not very good against Buffalo, although Buffalo is a solid team this year. I'm actually going to go Washington. I'm going Washington.
I'm going to go San Fran. I still think, I mean, it was a close game against Buffalo. It might have been closer.
It wasn't really close. If you watched
that's what I mean. It wasn't a close game.
Oh, I was about to say, if you watched it, it wasn't that close. The score does not do how close. It was not really a close game. The Bills let off. The Bills let off on that last drive. So bad. What?
Didn't the 49ers have 2 turnovers in the red zone? I know they had the one right at the goal line.
No, they had 1 turnover in the red zone. And actually, the Bills had a turnover at their own 1-yard line. That was how San Fran went up in the beginning, but
yeah, I don't know. I think the 49ers offense still looked okay against the Bills defense. Obviously, just couldn't stop the Bills offense the
Bills offense looked fucking good last night, man.
Josh Allen looked really good.
Or the other night, sorry. But yeah, dude, I'm excited, bro. So excited.
Yeah,
woo.
He's progressed insanely.
I know. It's amazing to see, especially as a Buffalo fan.
I mean, one of the hardest things to improve on as a quarterback is accuracy.
Yeah.
But
whatever they're doing at camp, man, it's working. Yeah. But speaking of Buffalo, we got Pittsburgh at Buffalo, the Sunday night game. This is going to be such a good game, dude. And honestly, I think the Pittsburgh's going to lose back to back. I think they're going to lose back to back. I'm going Buffalo.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go with Buffalo too. I think that they look really good right now. And then the Steelers, they've lost starting middle linebacker Devin Bush. They've now lost their other pass rusher. What's his name? Bud Dupree towards ACL. He's out for the year. Yeah. Backup middle linebacker Spillane, who was playing really well. He got hurt. I don't know how badly, but I know he's hurt. So they're starting to get injuries, obviously, which won't help them. And then the Bills are starting to get players back. Like Milano came back last week.
John Brown. I don't think he'll actually be back for the Steelers game. He'll be back after that, though.
But yeah, I'm going to go with the Bills as well.
All right. And then that leads us to our – oh, go ahead.
still think people are now kind of sleeping on the Steelers. They're gonna say that they lost a game, they
I'm
had an
not
easy
sleeping
schedule.
on them, but I have said since the beginning I think they're a little overrated. But hey, man.
Yeah, the injuries, man, starting to hurt them.
I mean,
But
yeah. I mean, teams are going to be injured, but look at the Browns, man. Speaking of the Browns, Monday night game got Baltimore Ravens at the Browns. I'm going with Cleveland. Cleveland has been playing on. They've been playing really well. They've and
yeah,
and like and people say I think we talked about it that Odell Beckham is now that he's injured they're playing a little better, but like I can't imagine that would be a reason why they weren't playing well. Like
they're starting to just control the ball and play within their offense as
plus
opposed
they
to
have Nick Chubb's back, which is a huge key to that
yeah,
offense.
Chubb being back is a
Dude,
big
and he
key.
and yo, he's not just back. He's back. He's playing, boy.
Good.
He is nasty, dude.
One thing I saw was that like I said, I was looking at those PFF grades. The right guard for the Browns, who the Bills drafted and traded after his rookie year, Wyatt Teller, he's the second highest graded player in the entire league.
Really?
Yep, he's been playing insanely well with that scheme that they got. And then obviously, they signed Conklin from the Titans at right tackle, who was one of the best right tackles in the league. They drafted the left tackle out of Alabama, who's been playing well. They already had Bitonio at left guard, who's really good, and then Treader at center. So they probably might have the best offensive line in the league. Them or the Colts, probably.
Damn. And that just helps Baker too, man. Like when they get in the passing
yeah, and then the run game, they're able to control the ball, and they have the scheme, obviously, that the Vikings team where they want to run the ball.
That's a team I mean, honestly, bro, don't sleep on the Cleveland Browns because they are a real team this year.
And the defense with Myles Garrett, Denzel Ward,
Ward's playing really well this year too.
Yeah, Garrett. Like I thought Garrett was probably top 3 player for defensive player of the year until obviously he missed a couple games with the COVID stuff. But yeah, I think, man, the Ravens had 300 yards last night rushing against the Cowboys. But I'm gonna pick the Browns here just because I think they're playing really well. But it wouldn't surprise me at all to see them regress here if Baker has an off week.
Yo, how wild would it be if the Steelers don't win their division? Because if the Bills win and the Browns win, they're only one game back.
Behind. And the Steelers play the Browns
the last week. And the Steelers play the last. Dude, that could be nuts for the last fucking. That could be for the division and for the last wildcard spot. Like whichever one.
What's crazy though? Want to hear something crazy? The Browns are 9-3. They have a negative point differential, -15.
It's because they got smoked, wasn't it? And then all of their games have been close.
Yeah, their 2 games this year against the Steelers and Ravens are combined score of 76-13.
They're nasty.
They got routed against those 2 teams, so they got something to prove this week.
Thanks. I'm excited though. I am looking forward to it. But let's bring that brings us right into the games of the week. So I'm actually going with my boys in Buffalo, baby. I think Steelers and Buffalo, not even like a bandwagon or whatever. I just think it's gonna be a freaking good game. Definitely one to keep your eye on, and it's a primetime game, so I'm super excited about that one. So Steelers at Buffalo.
Man, there's 2 of them for me. I'm gonna go with Colts and Raiders just because I think that's a huge game. Obviously, like I said, for playoff.
I agree. That's a great one too.
Colts are the 7 seed right now. Raiders are the 8. Well, there's no 8 seed, but they're the first team out.
Yeah.
So this could be a huge game for playoff implications.
Exactly. Yeah. So
it's adverse styles. The Colts are obviously a really good defense with an okay offense. The Raiders are a really good offense with a bad defense. So it'll be really interesting to see which scheme wins out.
Yeah, true. And this gives whichever team wins big leverage. So
yeah.
All right. Well, that concludes week 14 of the NFL season. This has been your weekly insider. Thank you guys for watching. If you made it to the end, drop a like, hit subscribe, and we will see you next week in the Weekly Insider. And if you stumbled upon this video and you're watching it, I post more than just this on my channel, so go check it out. Thank you. Peace.